What's up, guys? Togawi here, and welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, we continued making our way through Shroob Castle, only to find that Princess Peach is alive and well, but being held captive inside this Princess Shroob statue that we're in. So Stuffwell told us to take this pipe to head up further into the statue, and that's what we're doing this time. However, of course, this chain chomp here, without a chain, really just a piranha chomp, whatever you want to call it, seems to have different ideas as he redirects the pipe, sending us down, very far down. In fact, we have, instead of making our way up, made it all the way down, as Stuffwell is probably about to tell us, into the basement. Gotta love the translation they have. You know, I completely forgot that it's even a, plot point that, they point out that you went to the completely wrong place that Stuffwell told us you were gonna go to. And you can see there's the save icon for the Peach's Castle in the past. Actually, what does it even call this place? Yeah, it just says Peach's Castle past. I guess the Shroob Castle is not really that much of an official name, but it is said at earlier points, I'm fairly certain. So, in passing dialogue mentions, you can grab a few items in here, but much more importantly, there is a warp pipe. I'm sure this will take us right back up. See, I wasn't kidding, it does. It takes us up to the next one of these return routes, which I don't know why, actually I was gonna say I don't know why they put them so close together, because we just barely made any progress since the last one. But it's because actually no, you're not trapped down here. You could just take this warp pipe back up. So I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, I promised that we would have more of the Shroobsworths to fight, and we do. We also have the Shroob Rex, and I should point out, ooh, lucky 110. That's really nice. We've seen everything the Shroobs can do. We have to see more things the everything the Rexes can do, I was trying to say. We have more stuff to see from the... Oh, I actually landed the thing there. All right, there we go. I'm just forgot what it actually was. Sometimes when doing that cannon attack where he throws the intern up, he could throw him completely off the screen, in which case he just rushes at you rather than doing anything with the laser blaster that we saw previously. Wow, he just really was after Luigi there. We still haven't seen him use the laser blaster on Luigi. We've only seen him do it on Mario. I'm not sure what the tell is for figuring out which brother he's going to rush at, but he moves slowly enough that, I'm not even sure if there is one. He just moves slowly enough that you can wait, time it, and dodge. And here we have that new enemy we had seen up on the ramparts, and we've got 4 of them. Oh my goodness. This is the Ghoul guy, which is the powered-up form of the enemy whose name I forgot that we saw all the way back in Toadwood Forest, the Boo guy. That was it. They really aren't that crazy. They're, as with most recolors, just a stronger and faster attacking version of the enemy we've already fought. I always think it's going to be coming back. You see they pick a bro and then they move very quickly. Basically, you want to jump as soon as their shadows reach in front of the bros rather than having time to stop. But you can also counterattack them. It's just a bit harder. We saw there the other thing they can do is they can actually basically sacrifice themselves to go inside of another enemy in the battle and power them up, raising their attack, defense, and speed, all 3 stats that you're able to lower with the Ice Flower. This is a really cool mechanic. It shows up in a fair number of RPGs and such, but I think it's really cool to add that to a ghostly character here. There we go, got the counterattack timing shown. Not that I really am going out to show all of them. Basically, as long as you can dodge the attack, you don't really need to counterattack. You can see the defense buff makes this guy pretty tough. All right, let's see. Runs for Luigi, runs for Dang! With power up that did 58 damage. Yeah, this might be time for a max mushroom, because we got 3 enemies left on the field, even if we take out the Shroobsworth. Oh, there's counterattack timing again. There we go again. You kind of, to get the counterattack, I guess you just stop a little bit before, or you jump a little bit before they're going to stop. Also interesting is that stat up continued on to the intern, so that might make it a little tough to take him out before he can pull out a mushroom to revive the Shrubsworth. I seem to have the timing for dodging on Luigi fine, but I don't know why, like, for whichever the first bro he targets... Oh, whoops, jumped too early there. I should not keep trying to go for the counterattack. It's just not worth it, because the risk of taking damage is so much higher. I haven't mentioned it, but the ghoul guys have around 112 HP. And I guess throughout this, I've said that there isn't a great resource for that, for, like, enemy stats and stuff like that, and that's not entirely true. I believe the Mario Wiki actually does do a decent job of tracking stuff for this game. I don't know, it's a website that I really find a pain to navigate compared to something like Cerebi or Bulbapedia. Also, we see the bridge to move forward is down, and we've got a whole bunch of tunnels, and we've got a gear, so I bet you can figure out what we need to do, which I want to say is baby pancakes. Yep, there's a fan. All right, let's do the roly-poly. Don't feel like switching screens because I am incredibly lazy, but mainly because it would just waste more time of having to... Wait, which way do we need to go here? Well, let's just try the spinning right now. Oh, it doesn't even change this fan. It changes something. There's like 3 fans in here. Which one of these is actually going to change? Well, it's not this one. Ah, it's this one over on the very far edge. Yeah, that shoots you way up. You can hop onto this guy. And just keep making your way across. Wait. No, that's not what we want to do. No, 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 no. Okay, let me fall down here. Yeah, get beneath this. And then you can land on this platform. That's where I wanted to go first. You can grab coins there. I think I didn't get all of them. But the space trousers, that's what I was really interested in getting. Which, I guess I should switch to the bottom screen. Space trousers. Here we go. Let's see. We would lose the 20 HP on Mario, but gain 30 power, another 40 defense, and 20 stash. Comparing that to Luigi would be 30 power, 20 defense, 20 stash at the cost of the 80 speed. Definitely think that's going to go on Mario. Because I really like that speed boost on Luigi. It's just way too good to pass up. But that is an awesome piece of gear worth picking up. Really turns Mario into a tank. So, all right, now, oh, gotta switch scenes. All right, now we should come back. And you can see these other two, the other 2 holes are basically if you just get trapped in either of the little pockets that I passed through. I'll point them out as I go through here. You can see one right down there. And then there's also one right down there that I just jumped over. If you get stuck in any of those and revert to the normal form, that's how you don't get perfectly trapped forever. Anyway, now we'll make our way across the top and hop onto this, which jumping on it instantly turns you back, I've just noticed. We can then whack this button, which should, yep, lower the platforms and allow the adults to get up here. Which is great, because, oh, babies can reach this block. I was about to say great because they can't, but they totally can. Let's roll over, because we got to go up a hill. It's, what, no. Okay, well, I wasted all my time gains there by going back into ball form, unfortunately, but that's okay. And we will move upwards. Huzzah. And do we want to send the babies? Yes, we do. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you can't even get up that high. You have to do the baby spin. And just like back in Thwomp Volcano, because they really seem to love reusing mechanics from there, we have the coin spinning back and forth to pick up a bunch of stuff, but not worth it. Just come over here and get 3 red shells and 50 coins, which are more than you're gonna get from this whole thing. Ooh, grabbed something on the way down. I don't believe there's any, like... Well, actually, I was gonna say I don't believe there's any, like, 10 or 20 coins, but there might be. I don't actually know. Because I always just go for the platforms. Over here, we can hit this block to lower that bridge. And now bring the adults over. Not going to walk back and try to hit the... Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to hit the babies, aren't I? Oh, thank goodness. I was going to say go back and hit the warp pipe block earlier, but yeah, you can just bring them down. And we've got more Shroobsworth. I told you there would be a bunch of them. And the return of the ball cannon. I'm going to go ahead and fight these and just cut that out. Well, the first one of those gave a level up on Mario. Again, not that we really need it. Attack wheel is looking really good as a speed, but I don't need attack. I mean, I don't need speed. Also, don't really need attack, but you know, it will actually be useful on like the speed. Luigi's got good HP, good attack, really good speed. I guess if I kept raising his speed, I could eventually take off that gear, but we did only get one pair of that really high power stuff, so Ooh, I just narrowly avoided immediately getting in another fight. Not that I wasn't gonna do the fight. Oh, that's what it looks like when he shoots the Luigi. You can tell because if he throws straight up, it's for Mario. If he spins like that, it's for Luigi. Alright, I tried using some ice flowers after letting the ghoul guys raise the stats of these enemies, and you can see the top one has power down while still having defense and speed up, and the bottom one has defense down while still having power and speed up. So you absolutely can still lower their stats by using ice flowers, but it seems a little bit harder because that was after using 2 sets of ice flowers. So that was weird. The intern was just spinning in air. Sending the babies down. We've got the exact same kind of thing we had back in Gritzy Desert again. For some reason, they really just love reusing the mechanics from there. But this time we'll actually use the ball cannon for a useful purpose, which is to send the adults all the way over here to an area where they have a bunch of enemies awaiting them. Fortunately, we got shot too far past where we actually wanted to be, and we'll have to do some fighting with just the adults, which I'll keep in, because, you know, it's been a while since we've had to do this, and we have a whole bunch of ghoul guys. I think the trick here is going to be using the Pocket Chomp, since it is an infinite, and we really want to take out these ghoul guys before any of them have a chance to inhabit the Shroobsworth. And I think they are almost guaranteed to do it on the first turn. Every time I've let a ghoul guy stay alive while there was a non-ghoul guy enemy on the screen, they would always inhabit it, which really becomes a pain because you start taking a lot of damage. And as I'm saying this, I'm remembering that I need to heal Mario because I kept taking hits. I guess the alternative approach, I'm saying taking them out because there's 3 of them. The alternative approach would be just immediately take out the Shroobsworth, so there's nothing to, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Not inhabit, but like the opposite of exercise, right? When you're like haunting something. All right, let's see. How much damage did we get there? 151. Oh, we were so close to taking that guy out. Here's the problem though. So the Shroobsworth have around 160 HP, I think, based on how much damage I've been doing. If you use a Bros attack that keeps going and you take out the Shroobsworth, the intern doesn't carry them off screen until after the attack. So even if I can take out the Shroobsworth here with whatever attack, which, I mean, I guess I'll just go for a green shell. Wow, I really just needed one more hit. That's unfortunate. Well, yep, see, they're definitely gonna... not infect or infest. What is the word I'm trying to think of? It definitely starts with an IN. Anyway. Ooh, wow, he immediately brought him back. That is frustrating. Well, I guess we're stuck dealing with this. I'll just go ahead and take... Oh, that didn't kill him. Try for the... somehow it jumped still too early. I thought, like... Or too late. I thought I was going to have jumped too early and take a bunch of damage there. What I've been trying to say is that I thought it would be okay for the intern to get the ghost thing going into him. Possess. I guess possess is the word I was looking for. I don't know why I kept getting stuck on inhabit. Because he doesn't have any attacks, so I wasn't worried about him doing a lot of damage to us or being a real nuisance with those raised stats. However, maybe that played a part in him immediately bringing back the Shroobsworth, because that was way sooner. Like, I literally got in a single attack, whereas, yeah, see, the attack just ends because you don't get to keep going. I'm not going to take any more risks. I'm wondering if the increased, like I've been saying, the increased power or whatever increases the odds of him reviving the Shroobsworth, and I'd rather just get this fight over with. Oh, I forgot the fact that he also doesn't recover HP every time, so he doesn't go on forever. We got a max mushroom and a red pepper. It is nice of them to drop these good mushrooms. And yeah, once you get over here in the corner, you can grab this pipe, which will let you reunite with the babies and take out the other fight, no problem. Alrighty, now what we need to do is use the baby spin, I'm pretty sure. Yep, you can just barely get the babies over to this middle platform, align them under those Simu blocks, or whatever they call them in this game. Oh, it doesn't pan the screen over. That's kind of annoying. Well, I'll just jump with both bros, because then I should be able to hit it. And once you activate it, it drops both of these sets of drawbridges, which will allow us to reunite, which is great, because if it didn't, we would have been stuck forever. And on this bridge, you can grab 2 ultra mushrooms, and that just connects back to where we came from. Now we get to move onwards. We just have a warp pipe and, well, a green warp pipe and a blue warp pipe in this room. Huzzah! Now we continue on through the basement. Unfortunately, we're still stuck here, but this is always a cool area that sticks out in my memory. This matches the underground section from Peach's Castle. And I didn't explicitly mention it back when we were, do I want to do this? Yes, I do. I didn't explicitly mention this back when we were, although I want to, I guess it actually does not matter. I'm getting distracted looking at my notes. I apologize for that. I didn't mention this. Oh, wow. That guy really runs into you. Was not expecting that. I'll get back to what I was trying to say in a minute. This is the Lethal Bob-omb. This is a dangerous enemy. They don't have too much HP, and I'm hoping Luigi, yes, will get up. Yeah, you can take them out pretty quickly. They only have about 60 HP. The thing is, they're like the regular Bob-ombs, but always flashing, so they'll immediately run up to you and try to explode. Thankfully, if you hammer them back, you don't take damage from it. I'm not sure if using a Fire Flower will instantly defeat them. I'll try that out in the next fight, because you can assume we're going to run into a few more of those down here. Ooh, nice. +6 on defense for Baby Luigi. Down here in these steaming pipes. Whoop, I got to switch scenes back. And how much you want to bet this thing's out of coins now? Yep, there are definitely more coins you can get from that. I just got cut short by the battle, so I recommend doing the battle first. Here, we'll head up. And what I was trying to say is that I didn't mention this back when we were in the first floor section, but I think it's really cool how they redesigned Peach's Castle, basically. They took all of the areas that you're already used to, such as that first floor with all those different rooms, the basement with all these warp pipes, or not warp pipes, but just regular pipes that you can go inside of. Little things like that. Okay, they definitely do not like fire. How about ice? And they repurposed it into a dungeon, and I just think it's pretty cool. You know, the designs are nice. I think they really put a lot of creativity. Okay, somehow that was a lucky, but it still only did 1 damage. They do tend to pause a little bit in front of the bros, making it not that hard. Not as hard as the ones in Superstar Saga, that's for sure. So really not a worrisome enemy. You might as well just let them get their turn. Not worth wasting bros items on them. As we keep hitting around up here, we can grab even more coins. Woohoo. Again, like, I mean, maybe I'll go back and use these, because honestly, I kind of need more mushrooms. Right there, we grabbed the rocket genes. We'll have to show what that is after the battle. All right, checking on that piece of equipment now. Gotta switch scenes. We got the, where are they? The rocket genes? Oh, because I didn't switch over to the babies. There we go. We would lose the 15 HP on Mario, but get 20 defense, 20 power, 25 defense, and 10 stash. Baby Luigi would lose 30 stash, but get 20 power and 10 defense. Probably more worth it on... Ooh. See, it's a bigger buff to defense on Luigi, but I also... Or, sorry, on Mario, but I also don't care about losing the stash nearly as much as I care about losing the HP. I think what I'll probably do is... Ooh, this is actually kind of tough. I think I'll put it on Luigi. Yeah. And then just to see the stash genes on Mario. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, because I can live without the HP. I'd rather have the defense, I think. And just while we're in here, do we need healing? We definitely need healing on Mario. And we'll do Baby Luigi as well. Alrighty. While I would... Oh, gotta switch. Jeez. It is a little annoying how many times they make you look back and forth between the screens. Already went ahead and cleared out the rest of the enemies in here just so I didn't have to make like 20 different cuts and could just make one. This just loops around back to where we initially went up at this split. And continuing down right here, they just give you another 140 coins. Yay. Very cool. Again, not like I really think I'm going to be using those soon. Coming through here, we come out on the bottom of this room on the other side of the drawbridge. And thankfully that block is just low enough for the babies to be able to reach it, considering these blocks are not. So we can bring the adults over and grab... Wow, 10 whole coins. That's worse than what was in the thing. 2 refreshing herbs, not that I've used any of the ones I've bought, and the lucky badge A. Considering I still have the lucky badge equipped on both babies, I'm absolutely going to be equipping this. Who has got the higher stash? I should know this because I just moved the stash genes, yeah, onto Baby Mario. Just confirming. So I'll put that on Baby Mario to really boost his chance of lucky hits, because I think that'd be great if we can get a bunch of those off. And after this completely optional sidetrack room for some equipment, we will head over to a bean, as well as the number 4 on a die, whatever that means. Can we go? Yes, we want to go down first and grab 2 green peppers and, wow, more coins. Yay. Eventually, I was going to say eventually I'll have to use the peppers, but I don't know if I really will, because they're just not, I don't know, it's not my play style for this game. Keep going around these, no, jump up there, thank you. If we keep going around this set of rooms, thank you, we can find even more beans on these identical looking platforms, which, I mean, hey, you know, it's nice if you need a few more to collect a few more badges. It is really weird, though, what they made the beans for in this game, right? Like, because in Superstar Saga, they would get you the coffee that gave stat ups, and every time you made a coffee for the first time, you'd get a new item. But, like, there were more than enough beans to make the coffees for the first time. The trickier part was if you wanted to get a whole bunch of stat ups, there were a limited number of beans, and then at the very end of the game, you're able to get more. In this game, there's a limited number, and they get you equipment, and you just absolutely cannot get enough to buy all the equipment. Ooh, and that chain chomp that was bothering us earlier just stole the block we need and went into one of those weird pipes up there and spit out blocks similar to the ones we saw back in the, I don't know why that dropped the babies, in the Star Shrine when we were trying to open the path forward. And you can see we definitely need to hit that because there are a bunch of spikes here. They do let you jump on them, and I'm not sure if they damage you or not. But now we can come up here and we see on the top screen, as the game is so nicely telling us to look at, the chomp has 4 hearts. You can hit one of the blocks to make it flash, and if you hit a second one of the blocks, such as this one up here, the 2 that you hit will line up and shoot a beam in that direction. All right, now we have the far right, so what we need to do for that one, you can kind of just think of this as like connecting 2 dots to draw like rays or line segments or whatever you want to refer to them as. For the far right one, you need to hit the bottom and the right, which will angle it all the way to the right. And you can kind of see, yeah, for the middle right, we need to hit the left and top blocks because it's the same angle, just kind of shifted up a little bit. I'm not going to change scenes just for the block getting highlighted. However, I will, for the ray actually being shot. And we need to hit it one more time, but of course it's not going to make it easy. There are now 5 chomps here, and I don't remember if there's any way to tell. I don't think there is, so I'm just gonna shoot the same one it just was and hope that's not it, because I know after you fail, there is a way to tell. And it would be very awkward if I got this on my first try when I'm not trying to. All right, good, there we go. All right, now you can see one of them is chomping much faster than the others. That's the one you actually need to hit. So again, we're gonna hit left and top. If you wanted to hit far left, you hit left and bottom. To hit middle left, you hit top and right. And we already saw for middle, you do top and bottom. After you hit the right one, it explodes, sends that block back over to where we got it, and it very nicely leaves these lightning bolt, whatever thingy blocks here. Not that you have any reason to hit them again, but this is always a mechanic I kind of liked. It's a very short little, like, puzzle, I guess, but I always just thought it was kind of cool. It was really fun. That's the thing I really like about this final dungeon. It's really long, but they change up the scenery a lot, right? We had, like, that shrub interior. Now we get this cool basement thing. There was the gold and silver of that statue, and we got to do, like, a spaceship battle, and then we battled the shrub thingy here, and we get another warp pipe, which we will see. No cutscene of it taking us anywhere, but we can see that it does bring us back up to this first floor, which is what I was talking about how if you look at the rooms, it's a pretty close recreation of the actual castle in the present, right? You can see at the bottom there, that's the garden. The bottom right is that side room with the garden that let us get to Bowser's Castle and Holly Jolly. Bottom left, that's Toadsworth's room where we got the refresh room at the beginning of the game. It's just all cool visual touches. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. In the next one, we will continue exploring Peach's... Well, it is, yeah, Peach's castle in the past, and trying to make our way back up to where she is being kept prisoner, alright? See you guys then.